What's up, everybody? It's the Inhuman one here, and today we're going to discuss an interesting theory about the gnomes from Little Nightmares. Based on the ending of the Hideaway DLC, there was a very subtle detail that completely shocked me when I saw it. This actually helped me put together other pieces of the puzzle that at the time did not have much significance. Upon reaching the furnace, a whole slew of the peaceful little gnomes stand in different corners of the room, seemingly mesmerized by the glow of the fire. Looking closely reveals that the shadows of the gnomes standing directly in front of the furnace are not those of gnomes, but rather children. Flashing your light at other angles on the other gnomes in the room can also show you other children's shadows as well. This detail has some huge lore implications and sheds a lot of light, no pun intended, on the situation regarding the children of the Maw. We know that the gnomes are described as playful oddities that are quite skittish, but we know nothing of their origin, or should I say, their creation. That's right, the gnomes are not naturally occurring creatures in the world of Little Nightmares. They are manufactured to carry out specific tasks in the Maw, such as supplying the furnaces with the coal needed to power its massive engines. These engines not only keep the Maw afloat when it surfaces annually, but they also allow the enormous machine to travel undetected during the remainder of the year. In other words, the function that the gnomes carry out is crucial to the survival of the operation of the Maw. If the Maw were to reappear in the same place year after year, the denizens of the world of Little Nightmares would soon catch on to the evil machinations of the Maw, and it would soon see its end. But to get back to the topic at hand, earlier I mentioned that the gnomes were created, but let's discuss how and why. Based on the shadows we saw earlier, it is evident that gnomes are tied to the children in some way. The fact that the shadows are those of children seems to indicate symbolically that the souls of the children are trapped in the gnomes. But what does that make the gnomes? Well, remember our friend the janitor? He has played a major role in both chapters of the Secrets of the Maw DLC, and I can tell you why. He is a toy maker. What toys does he make, you ask? Well, those in the shape of gnomes. On his workbench, you can actually see a small figurine of a gnome. I believe that the janitor creates these figurines, then captures any problematic or unwanted children and sends them up to the lady. The lady then extracts their souls, as anyone who is unlucky enough to meet their demise by her hands have seen the demonstration firsthand. Once the souls are extracted, they are then placed inside the figurines that the janitor makes, and then the cycle begins. The gnomes then blindly do the bidding of their new master in their new forms, oblivious to the lives they once had, perhaps only able to see fragments of their past when gazing into the blazing infernos of the furnaces that they feed. But what would you do if you had no past? Would you be willing to serve an unknown master and toil endlessly for unknown reasons in an attempt to have a glimpse at a life that may or may not even be yours? Or would you skitter about in the darkness, hiding in fear of not only what's to come, but the fear of the possibility that once you led the life of a human being? Now let me know what your thoughts are in the comments below. And until next time, it's the Inhuman One, signing out.